What if I told you that some of Hollywood's most beloved black actors, the ones who lit up the screen with charm, power, and passion, were living double lives? While the world saw confident stars at the peak of success, behind the cameras they were hiding a truth that could have ended their careers overnight. In an industry that worshipped image but punished honesty, these actors chose silence to survive. Here are 25 black actors who hid they were gay. 25. Colman Domingo. Colman Domingo's charm and talent made him one of the most respected actors of his generation. But for years, he kept his private life far from the spotlight, choosing subtlety over public confessions. As Hollywood slowly evolved, he began to live more openly, showing that strength isn't about hiding, it's about owning your truth. Today, he inspires others by proving that authenticity and success can shine side by side. 24. Tituss Burgess. Tituss Burgess lit up screens with his bold humor and unforgettable personality, yet his journey wasn't always so bright. Early in his career, he faced constant pressure to tone down his true self just to fit in. But instead of shrinking, he doubled down on his authenticity. Through confidence and laughter, he turned what once made him different into his greatest power, breaking barriers for countless others to follow. 23. Andre Leon Talley. Andre Leon Talley lived a life wrapped in luxury, power, and poise. Behind the grand capes and larger-than-life personality, there was a man who fought silently for acceptance in both fashion and identity. His influence shaped how the world saw beauty, even when it didn't see him clearly. He carried his truth with elegance, proving that style isn't just about fabric, it's about courage stitched into every choice. 22. Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes was known for her sharp wit long before she revealed her truth. Comedy became her shield, a way to laugh through fear and expectation. When she finally stepped into the light, she did it with the same fearless humor that built her career. Her openness didn't just redefine her, it empowered others to speak freely, showing that honesty, no matter how late, always finds its perfect punchline. 31. Billy Porter. Billy Porter's journey from Broadway to global fame came with years of silence and survival. Before the world saw the fierce gowns and bold confidence, there was pain behind closed doors. His rise wasn't just about talent, it was about reclaiming power stolen by fear. When he finally embraced his truth, the world didn't just applaud his performances, it celebrated his liberation, turning him into a symbol of unapologetic pride. 20. Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels built his empire by telling stories Hollywood once avoided, but his own story carried quiet struggles. Before success, he faced rejection, ridicule, and a system that punished honesty. Yet every film he created held pieces of his truth, raw, emotional, and brave. His success became his rebellion, a reminder that those who are silenced often return louder, rewriting the narrative that once tried to erase them. 19. Meshel Ndegeocello. Meshel Ndegeocello never followed the rules of fame. Her music blended soul, poetry, and pain, revealing emotions that words alone couldn't. Though she rarely spoke about her personal life, her art whispered truths about love and identity. She challenged gender norms and the music industry's expectations with quiet defiance, proving that visibility doesn't always mean noise. Sometimes it's the silence that makes a statement last forever. 18. Jerrod Carmichael. Jerrod Carmichael's humor was always brutally honest, but the most powerful truth came when he stopped hiding behind the jokes. His confessional storytelling turned stand-up into self-healing, transforming vulnerability into art. When he came out publicly, he didn't make it dramatic, he made it real. His courage redefined what comedy could be. Not just laughter, but truth spoken aloud, even when it trembles. 17. Johnny Mathis. Johnny Mathis had one of the smoothest voices in music history, filling decades with timeless love songs. But behind that romantic sound, he lived quietly, guarding a part of himself from public judgment. In an era when honesty could destroy a career, he chose silence as protection. Years later, he spoke openly about who he was, reminding everyone that love, no matter who it's for, was always the real melody. 16. Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis was more than an Olympic hero. He was a symbol of perfection, grace, and pride. But with fame came endless rumors about his sexuality, shadowing his victories with whispers. He rarely addressed them, focusing instead on excellence and discipline. While many tried to label him, he showed that greatness isn't defined by gossip. His story became one of quiet endurance and strength in the face of relentless speculation. 15. Luther Freeman. Luther Freeman rose to fame as a fitness guru and actor, admired for his discipline and energy. Yet behind his confident smile, there were layers of mystery surrounding his private life. He kept it guarded, not out of shame, but because the world still demanded explanations it didn't deserve. His quiet strength showed that authenticity doesn't always need an audience. It needs peace, and that's something he never compromised. 14. Bessie Smith. Bessie Smith, the Empress of the Blues, lived life on her own terms. Her voice was thunder, her presence unforgettable. But in a time when her desires were considered scandalous, she hid her relationships with women behind smoky bars and whispered songs. Her defiance came through music, where her passion spoke louder than secrets ever could. She didn't just sing the blues, she lived them with fearless fire. 13. RuPaul. RuPaul turned drag into an empire, but his rise came through years of rejection and hiding. Before fame, he battled criticism from both Hollywood and his own community. When he finally embraced his full identity, the world had no choice but to follow. His story became proof that visibility can be power, and that self-expression, once mocked, can reshape culture itself. RuPaul didn't just come out, he took over. 12. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry built an empire from pain, turning personal struggles into billion-dollar success. But behind the laughter of Medea and the stories of redemption, he faced endless speculation about his sexuality. He never confirmed nor denied, choosing to protect what little privacy fame hadn't taken. While others debated, he stayed focused on his work, proving that silence can be strength, and that some truths belong only to the person living them. 11. Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah's strength and charm made her a powerhouse in music, film, and television. For years, she avoided conversations about her personal life, focusing instead on her craft. Hollywood speculated endlessly, but she stayed silent, choosing dignity over gossip. When she eventually spoke through action, not words, it was clear. Her confidence came from living truthfully on her own terms. She became proof that real queens don't explain, they reign. 10. Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor shocked audiences not just with his raw humor, but later with confessions that challenged everything fans thought they knew. Behind the jokes was a man wrestling with chaos, love, and identity. His honesty, though messy, was revolutionary. At a time when vulnerability was mocked, he made truth part of his comedy. His legacy showed that even pain, when faced head-on, can spark laughter, healing, and understanding. 9. Tracy Chapman. Tracy Chapman's voice carried soul, struggle, and silence. Her music spoke about justice and freedom, yet her private life remained untouchable. Rumors about her relationships floated quietly, but she never fed them. Instead, she let her art speak for her, a blend of tenderness and quiet defiance. In an industry obsessed with exposure, she stayed mysterious, showing that some of the most powerful statements are the ones left unspoken. 8. Don Lemon. Don Lemon spent years hiding his truth behind the news desk, aware that one confession could end everything. But as his career grew, so did his courage. When he finally opened up, he didn't just free himself. He shifted the narrative for countless others watching. His confidence on air became more than professionalism. It was authenticity. He proved that visibility can inspire strength far beyond the television screen. 7. Alvin Ailey. Alvin Ailey's art told stories of movement, pain, and liberation. Through dance, he expressed emotions he couldn't say aloud. Behind the graceful choreography was a man burdened by fear in a time of silence. He used his art as both mask and message, shaping modern dance forever. His legacy wasn't just in motion. It was in courage, reminding the world that even hidden truths can move. Hearts and change history. 6. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett once embodied success, a talented actor, singer, and symbol of representation. But before fame, he endured years of quiet struggle with identity and acceptance. His later controversies overshadowed that story, yet they couldn't erase his earlier courage. At his core, he was a man searching for belonging in an industry that often punishes honesty. His journey remains a reminder that visibility comes with both light and shadow. 5. Ethel Waters. Ethel Waters was a force long before Hollywood welcomed women like her. She broke barriers as a singer and actress, but behind her powerful voice lay a secret life of forbidden love. In a world that demanded silence, she balanced faith, fame, and fear with remarkable grace. Her story wasn't just about survival, it was about resilience. She taught future generations that even in silence, love finds its own rhythm. 4. Billy Dee Williams. Billy Dee Williams was Hollywood's symbol of smoothness, confident, charming, and irresistible. But his mysterious comments about fluidity made fans question what lay beneath the cool exterior. Whether he meant to or not, he challenged rigid definitions of masculinity long before it was common. Through effortless style and quiet rebellion, he became more than a star. He became a statement, proving that confidence and openness can coexist beautifully. 3. Raymond St. Jacques. Raymond St. Jacques walked so others could run. One of the first black actors to play strong, intelligent roles on screen, he carried himself with unmatched dignity. But what few knew was the secret he guarded behind that composure. Years later, his truth surfaced quietly, showing the weight he carried during Hollywood's most judgmental era. His courage, silent but steady, helped carve a path for generations to live freer. 2. Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross's voice defined romance. Every note sounded like love itself, yet the man behind those songs lived with loneliness few could imagine. Afraid that honesty might destroy his image, he buried his truth in his music. His heartbreaks became lyrics, his longing became melody. Even without public confession, his art revealed everything: tenderness, vulnerability, and the quiet pain of loving in the shadows. His silence still sings today. 1. Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier was the definition of dignity and class, the first black man to win an Oscar and change Hollywood forever. But behind the charm, rumors of secret love and hidden identity followed him for decades. Whether true or not, they revealed the price of perfection in an era built on fear. Poitier's strength wasn't just in his acting, it was in the grace with which he carried mystery and truth. These actors weren't just fighting for roles, they were fighting for the right to exist without fear or shame. Their silence spoke volumes about the world they lived in, and their courage still echoes today. So, How? Many more untold stories are still buried in Hollywood's glittering past. If you want the truth behind fame, power, and the secrets the industry tried to erase, make sure to hit subscribe, because what's coming next will shock you even more. 15. Lil Nas X. When Montero Lamar Hill burst onto the music scene with Old Town Road, few could have predicted the cultural impact he would have beyond just topping charts. In June 2019, at the peak of his meteoric rise, Lil Nas X courageously came out as gay through a series of Twitter posts, making him the first openly gay rapper to achieve a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. His decision to live authentically has revolutionized hip-hop culture, a genre historically known for its homophobic undertones. Through his bold music videos, unapologetic social media presence, and Grammy-winning artistry, he's shattered barriers and created space for LGBTQ+ representation in rap music. His influence extends beyond entertainment, inspiring countless young people to embrace their authentic selves while challenging the music industry's long-standing prejudices. 14. Lena Waithe. Lena Waithe has transformed television through her groundbreaking storytelling and unwavering commitment to authentic representation. As the mastermind behind shows like Master of None and The Chi, she made history in 2017 by becoming the first Black woman to win an Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series. Her acceptance speech, where she encouraged LGBTQ+ youth to live their truth, became a defining moment in television history. Beyond her creative achievements, Waithe has consistently used her platform to amplify marginalized voices, particularly within the Black LGBTQ+ community. Her production company, Hillman Grad Productions, continues to champion diverse narratives that challenge mainstream media's limitations. Through her work, she's proven that authentic storytelling not only entertains, but also creates meaningful social change and cultural understanding. 13. Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's 2012 Tumblr letter about his first love being a man sent shockwaves through the music industry, particularly within hip-hop and R&B circles, where such openness was virtually unheard of. The Grammy-winning artist's vulnerability in sharing his truth marked a pivotal moment for LGBTQ+ representation in Black music culture. His critically acclaimed albums, Channel Orange and Blonde, explore themes of love, sexuality, and identity with poetic honesty that resonates across all communities. Ocean's artistic integrity and refusal to conform to industry expectations have earned him respect from peers and fans alike. His influence extends beyond music, inspiring other artists to embrace authenticity over commercial pressures. Despite maintaining a relatively private lifestyle, his courage to share his story continues to impact young LGBTQ+ individuals who see themselves reflected in his art and journey towards self-acceptance. 12. Willow Smith. Growing up in the spotlight as the daughter of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, Willow Smith has carved her path as both an artist and advocate. In 2019, she openly discussed her attraction to all genders, identifying as part of the LGBTQ+ community and becoming a vocal supporter of sexual fluidity. Her music, spanning from pop to alternative rock, often explores themes of self-discovery and authenticity. Through her family's platform, Red Table Talk, she's facilitated important conversations about identity, mental health, and acceptance within the Black community. Her Generation Z perspective brings fresh energy to LGBTQ+ advocacy, particularly in addressing intersectionality between race and sexuality. Willow's openness about her journey has encouraged other young people to explore their identities without fear, while her artistic expression continues to push boundaries and challenge conventional expectations about sexuality and gender norms. 11. Wanda Sykes. Comedian Wanda Sykes transformed her revelation into a powerful platform for LGBTQ+ advocacy when she publicly came out as a lesbian in 2008. Her decision was sparked by her opposition to California's Proposition 8, which banned same-sex marriage, demonstrating how personal identity can fuel political activism. Through her stand-up comedy, television appearances, and writing, Sykes has consistently challenged stereotypes while providing representation for Black lesbian women in entertainment. Her humor tackles difficult subjects with intelligence and wit, making important social issues more accessible to mainstream audiences. As a wife and mother, she's also broken down barriers about LGBTQ+ families, showing that love and family come in many forms. Her Emmy-nominated work and fearless approach to comedy have paved the way for other LGBTQ+ comedians, while proving that authenticity enhances rather than limits artistic expression and commercial success. 10. RuPaul. RuPaul Charles stands as perhaps the most recognizable face of drag culture worldwide, having transformed from underground performer to mainstream television phenomenon. Through RuPaul's Drag Race, which has earned multiple Emmy Awards, he's brought drag artistry into millions of homes while celebrating LGBTQ+ creativity and resilience. His impact extends far beyond entertainment. He's created a platform where queer artists can achieve fame, financial success, and cultural influence. RuPaul's philosophy of self-love and authenticity has resonated across generations, making him a spiritual guide for many in the LGBTQ+ community. His business acumen has proven that queer content can be both culturally significant and commercially successful, opening doors for countless other LGBTQ+ creators. Through his work, he's challenged society's perceptions of gender, beauty, and performance, while building an empire that celebrates the transformative power of drag as both an art form and a form of resistance. 9. Billy Porter. Billy Porter's journey from Broadway stages to Hollywood red carpets exemplifies the power of perseverance and authentic self-expression. The Tony and Emmy-winning performer came out at age 14 and has since become one of entertainment's most visible advocates for LGBTQ+ rights. His groundbreaking role as Pray Tell in Pose brought unprecedented visibility to Black gay men during the AIDS crisis, earning critical acclaim and multiple awards. Porter's fearless fashion choices have redefined red carpet expectations, using clothing as a form of artistic expression and gender fluidity advocacy. In 2021, he courageously revealed his HIV-positive status, further demonstrating his commitment to breaking stigmas and promoting health awareness. His multifaceted career spans theater, television, film, and music, proving that authentic self-expression enhances rather than limits artistic opportunities. Through his visibility and advocacy, he continues inspiring others to live boldly and unapologetically. 8. Samira Wiley. Samira Wiley's powerful performances in Orange is the New Black and The Handmaid's Tale have established her as one of television's most compelling actresses while providing crucial LGBTQ+ representation. Her portrayal of Poussey Washington became a cultural touchstone, highlighting the experiences of Black lesbian women within the prison system and beyond. Wiley's real-life love story with writer Lauren Morelli, whom she met on the Orange set, has become an inspiration for many LGBTQ+ couples. Their 2017 wedding celebration showcased Black lesbian love in mainstream media, challenging traditional representations of romance and marriage. Through her advocacy work and public appearances, Wiley consistently champions LGBTQ+ rights while addressing the unique challenges faced by queer women of color. Her career choices reflect a commitment to meaningful storytelling that amplifies marginalized voices, proving that representation matters both on screen and behind the scenes in creating authentic, impactful entertainment. 7. Karamo Brown. Karamo Brown made television history in 2004 as the first openly gay Black man cast on MTV's The Real World Philadelphia, breaking barriers in reality television representation. His later role as the culture expert on Netflix's Queer Eye reboot has allowed him to reach millions of viewers worldwide, promoting acceptance and understanding across cultural divides. As a licensed social worker, Brown brings professional expertise to his television work, addressing mental health, family dynamics, and personal growth with genuine compassion. His best-selling book, Karamo: My Story of Embracing Purpose, Healing, and Hope, details his journey through addiction, fatherhood, and self-acceptance. Through his platform, he's addressed important issues affecting the Black LGBTQ+ community, including family acceptance and mental health stigma. Brown's approach combines entertainment with education, using his visibility to promote healing and understanding while challenging stereotypes about Black masculinity and LGBTQ+ identity. 6. Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox has revolutionized transgender representation in mainstream media while becoming one of the most influential advocates for transgender rights. Her Emmy-nominated performance as Sophia Bursette in Orange is the New Black marked the first time a transgender woman was nominated for an Emmy in an acting category. Beyond her groundbreaking acting career, Cox has used her platform to educate the public about transgender issues, speaking at universities, conferences, and media appearances worldwide. Her documentary work, including The T Word and Laverne Cox Presents The T Word, has provided crucial visibility for transgender youth and adults. As a Black transgender woman, Cox has specifically addressed the intersectionality of racism and transphobia, highlighting the unique challenges faced by transgender people of color. Her activism has contributed to increased awareness, policy changes, and cultural shifts in how society understands and accepts transgender individuals, making her a trailblazer whose impact extends far beyond entertainment. 5. Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash surprised fans and media alike when she married singer Jessica Betts in 2020, embracing love without labels or lengthy explanations. The Emmy-nominated actress and comedian, known for roles in Claws and When They See Us, has always been authentic about her journey of self-discovery. Nash's approach to her sexuality is refreshingly straightforward. She fell in love with a person, not a gender, and chose happiness over societal expectations. Her openness about finding love later in life has resonated with many people who struggle with evolving sexual identity and social pressures. Through social media and interviews, Nash has shown that love can arrive unexpectedly and that authenticity trumps conventional timelines or definitions. Her relationship with Betts has provided visibility for Black women in same-sex relationships, while demonstrating that personal growth and self-discovery can happen at any stage of life, inspiring others to prioritize their happiness and authentic selves. 4. Tevin Campbell, R&B sensation Tevin Campbell, whose smooth vocals defined the 1990s with hits like Can We Talk and I'm Ready, finally confirmed his sexuality in 2022 after decades of speculation. The singer, who rose to fame as a teenager working with music legends like Quincy Jones and Prince, had long faced rumors about his personal life while navigating an industry that wasn't always welcoming to LGBTQ+ artists. Campbell's confirmation came during an interview where he discussed the challenges of being a young Black gay man in the music industry during the height of his career. His courage to speak his truth later in life has resonated with fans who grew up listening to his music and with other LGBTQ+ individuals who understand the pressure to remain closeted for career preservation. Campbell's story highlights the evolution of the music industry and society's growing acceptance, while his classic songs continue to soundtrack lives and remind us that great artistry transcends personal labels. 3. Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe has consistently challenged musical and social conventions through her futuristic artistry and bold advocacy for sexual freedom. In 2018, she publicly came out as pansexual, later identifying as non-binary, using her platform to promote understanding of sexual fluidity and gender expression. Her concept albums and visually striking music videos explore themes of identity, liberation, and social justice, often featuring LGBTQ+ storylines and characters. Monáe's Dirty Computer era particularly celebrated queer love and sexuality, providing representation that was both artistic and unapologetically joyful. Through her Wonderland Art Society, she supports emerging LGBTQ+ artists and creators, ensuring her impact extends beyond her career. Her advocacy work includes speaking at Pride events, supporting LGBTQ+ legislation, and using her music to address discrimination and promote acceptance. Monáe's influence demonstrates how artists can use their creativity to advance social progress while creating commercially successful, critically acclaimed work that resonates across diverse audiences. 2. Don Lemon. CNN anchor Don Lemon's decision to come out in his 2011 memoir, Transparent, marked a significant moment for LGBTQ+ representation in mainstream journalism. As one of the few openly gay Black men in primetime news, Lemon has used his platform to address LGBTQ+ issues while maintaining his journalistic integrity and objectivity. His relationship with real estate agent Tim Malone has been celebrated in media coverage, providing a positive representation of black gay couples. Lemon's coverage of LGBTQ+ stories, from marriage equality to transgender rights, brings personal understanding and empathy to his reporting while maintaining professional standards. He's been particularly vocal about the intersection of racism and homophobia, addressing how black LGBTQ+ individuals face unique challenges in both communities. Through his work at CNN and public appearances, Lemon has demonstrated that being openly gay enhances rather than limits his effectiveness as a journalist, inspiring other LGBTQ+ media professionals while providing audiences with authentic, informed perspectives on important social issues. 1. Jason Collins. Jason Collins made sports history in 2013 when he became the first active male athlete in major North American professional sports to publicly come out as gay. The NBA Center's announcement in Sports Illustrated sent shockwaves through the sports world, challenging the hyper-masculine culture of professional athletics. Collins' courage opened doors for LGBTQ+ athletes who had previously remained closeted due to fear of discrimination or career damage. His story highlighted the unique pressures faced by LGBTQ+ athletes, particularly black men in professional sports, where homosexuality was often stigmatized. Following his retirement from basketball, Collins has become an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights in sports, speaking at events and supporting organizations that promote inclusion. His legacy extends beyond his playing career, inspiring a new generation of athletes to live authentically while pursuing their professional dreams. Collins proved that sexual orientation doesn't determine athletic ability or team chemistry, helping to create a more inclusive environment for future LGBTQ+ athletes in professional sports. So, how many of these celebrities surprised you? Behind all the glitz and glamour, their journeys remind us that being true to yourself takes real courage, especially when the world's watching. Their stories aren't just about coming out, but about breaking barriers and living unapologetically. Want to see more untold truths and hidden sides of your favorite stars? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop a comment telling us which story shocked you the most. Don't miss what's coming next, it's even juicier. 15. Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was one of the biggest stars in the world, rich, funny, and unstoppable. But behind the fame came whispers of secret gay relationships that nearly tore his reputation apart. In the mid-90s, tabloids exploded after he was caught in a late-night encounter with a transgender woman. He insisted he was only offering a ride, but the rumors took on a life of their own. Hollywood insiders claimed it wasn't the first time he'd been seen with men in private. Friends said he lived in fear of exposure during an era when a gay scandal could destroy careers overnight. Though Eddie never confirmed anything, the gossip became part of his story, proof of how quickly success can turn fragile when fame and secrecy collide. He laughed it off publicly, but those close to him knew the jokes hid a truth he could never say out loud. 14. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry built an empire from nothing, turning his Medea character into a cultural phenomenon. Yet, through all the glitz and money, one thing stayed constant: the gay rumors that followed him everywhere. Insiders whispered that Perry was hiding a long-term relationship with a man, carefully guarded behind his powerful public image. He never addressed it directly, choosing silence over scandal. Some said he feared how the truth might affect his massive church-going audience. Others claimed his privacy was just part of his control over his brand. Despite endless speculation, Perry moved forward with success after success, while quietly keeping his personal life off limits. Behind the laughter and family-focused films, many believed a different story was unfolding, one of a man torn between love, faith, and fame. Whether true or not, the rumors became one of Hollywood's most whispered secrets about its most powerful storyteller. 13. Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross had a voice that could melt hearts, smooth, emotional, and full of soul. But behind his music, whispers of a secret gay life followed him for decades. Friends and insiders quietly spoke about how he avoided dating women in public and kept his love life completely private. In an era when being labeled gay could end a career, Luther stayed silent. Some said he was protecting his image, others believed he was protecting the people he loved. Even after his passing, those who knew him best described a man who carried deep loneliness behind his success. His songs about longing and heartbreak suddenly felt more personal, like coded messages from someone who could never fully be himself in the spotlight. Luther Vandross may have never confirmed the rumors, but the emotion in his music hinted at the pain of a truth he couldn't share openly. 12. Shemar Moore. Shemar Moore has always been known as Hollywood's charming heartthrob, the man every woman wanted and every man wanted to be. But even at the height of his fame, rumors swirled that Shemar was hiding secret gay relationships behind closed doors. Paparazzi photos of him vacationing with male friends fueled gossip, and social media often questioned whether his confident, flirtatious public persona was just a smokescreen. Shemar denied the claims, calling them ridiculous. But the stories never truly stopped. Some said he played along with the attention to stay relevant. Others believed he was quietly protecting his privacy in a judgmental industry. Whatever the truth, the constant speculation became part of his Hollywood identity, a man too good-looking, too private, and too smooth to escape the rumors that followed him everywhere. 11. Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah revolutionized hip-hop as a powerful female voice, but she spent 3 decades carefully avoiding any direct discussion of whether she's gay. Latifah has been photographed with her longtime female partner countless times, yet she refuses to publicly acknowledge that she's gay or discuss her romantic relationships. Her strategy involves neither confirming nor denying the gay rumors, speaking in vague terms about personal business and privacy without ever saying the words. Industry colleagues have stated that Latifah being gay is common knowledge in Hollywood circles, but she maintains strict control over her public narrative regarding her sexuality. Some critics argue that her silence about being gay sends a damaging message to LGBTQ youth who need visible role models. Others respect her right to privacy about being gay in an industry that devours personal information for profit. Latifah's power and influence mean few media outlets push too hard for answers about whether she's gay, leaving her romantic truth permanently unofficial. 10. Tevin Campbell. Tevin Campbell burst onto the music scene as a teenage sensation with an angelic voice, but his adult years brought painful scrutiny about whether he was gay. Campbell's career began fading in the early 2000s, just as gay rumors about his sexuality intensified throughout the industry and became impossible to ignore. In 2003, he was arrested in a sting operation involving male undercover officers, an incident that effectively outed him as gay and ended his mainstream career. Campbell retreated from the spotlight, spending years in virtual hiding while the entertainment industry moved on, having been exposed as gay in the most humiliating way possible. The child star who once performed for presidents became a cautionary tale about the cost of being gay and living outside heterosexual norms in the industry. Decades later, Campbell has begun speaking more openly about his journey as a gay man, acknowledging truths he once felt forced to hide. His story reveals the brutal treatment young black gay artists faced when their sexuality didn't fit the industry's narrow expectations. 9. Will Smith. Will Smith constructed one of the most wholesome images in Hollywood, but whispers about secret gay relationships have shadowed his seemingly perfect marriage for years. Rumors about Smith being gay or bisexual and his alleged gay relationship with actor Dwayne Martin became so persistent that both men repeatedly denied any romantic involvement. Former associates, including actress Alexis Arquette before her death, made public claims about Smith's hidden gay affairs with men throughout Hollywood. Smith's open marriage arrangement with Jada Pinkett Smith, eventually confirmed by both parties, added fuel to speculation about whether Will was secretly gay or exploring gay relationships. Stories about young male assistants and suspicious late-night activities have circulated in Hollywood for decades, with some insisting Smith has been living as a closeted gay man. Smith's aggressive heterosexual image, built on action films and a picture-perfect family, makes the gay rumors even more explosive and damaging. Whether truth or fiction, the allegations that he's gay refuse to disappear, becoming permanent fixtures in discussions of his legacy. 8. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's Oscar-winning talent couldn't shield him from persistent gay rumors about secret affairs with men that have circulated for years throughout Hollywood. Industry insiders have long whispered about Foxx having gay relationships with powerful Hollywood figures that allegedly went beyond friendship or professional collaboration. His bachelor lifestyle and refusal to remarry after his divorce added ammunition to speculation about whether Fox was secretly gay. Former friends have occasionally made cryptic social media posts suggesting knowledge of Fox's hidden gay relationships with men in the entertainment industry. Fox maintains absolute silence on these gay rumors, never addressing them directly, even as they grow louder online and on social media. His recent mysterious medical emergency sparked a new wave of speculation, with conspiracy theorists connecting it to potential gay secrets he might be keeping. Fox's strategy appears to be complete non-engagement with gay rumors, trusting that his talent and charisma will outlast any gossip about secret gay activities. 7. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard's controversial public statements and erratic behavior have been accompanied by rumors about secret gay relationships with men behind the scenes. Howard has made bizarre claims about mathematics, philosophy, and reality itself, but questions about whether he's gay add another layer to his complicated public persona. Former partners have hinted at Howard's fluid sexuality and possible gay encounters in interviews, though details remain frustratingly vague and unconfirmed about his sexuality. His multiple marriages and tumultuous relationships with women haven't silenced speculation about gay encounters with men throughout his career. Some industry figures claim Howard's aggressive masculinity and volatile behavior mask deeper confusion about potentially being gay or bisexual. Howard has never directly addressed these specific gay rumors, instead focusing his energy on defending his unconventional theories rather than his sexuality. Whether the gay rumors have any basis or represent baseless gossip remains unclear, but they've become inseparable from his complex legacy. 6. Billy Dee Williams. Billy Dee Williams embodied smooth sophistication as Lando Calrissian and a generation's romantic ideal, yet his comments about gender fluidity sparked decades of speculation about whether he was gay. Williams once stated that he sees himself as containing both masculine and feminine energy, a remarkably progressive statement that many interpreted as him potentially being gay. His suave ladies' man image made these statements particularly shocking, causing fans to question everything and wonder if Williams was secretly gay. Williams later seemed to walk back his comments about gender identity, claiming misinterpretation, but many still wondered if he was concealing being gay. Industry veterans have whispered for years about Williams's private life being far more complex than his public persona suggested, with some claiming he had gay relationships. His 3 marriages and children didn't stop speculation about gay affairs with men throughout his long career in Hollywood. Williams's legacy exists in a fascinating space between traditional masculinity and something far more fluid, leaving the question of whether he was gay forever unanswered. 5. Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan built his comedy career on outrageous jokes about sex and relationships, but rumors about his own hidden gay affairs with men have persisted for years. Morgan's history of homophobic comedy material, including controversial statements about gay people, raised questions about whether he was protesting too much about being gay himself. Some industry figures suggest Morgan's aggressive heterosexual comedy and anti-gay material were compensation for private gay realities he couldn't publicly acknowledge. Former associates have occasionally hinted at knowledge of Morgan's secret gay encounters, though concrete evidence remains elusive and denied by Morgan. Morgan's near-fatal accident and subsequent recovery brought new attention to his personal life and longtime marriage, temporarily quieting gay rumors. The disconnect between his public persona and whispered private truth about potentially being gay creates a complicated portrait of a man trapped between image and reality. Morgan continues performing without addressing the gay rumors, letting his comedy speak louder than the speculation about his sexuality. 4. Marques Houston. Marques Houston transitioned from child actor to R&B heartthrob, but his career has been dogged by persistent gay rumors about secret relationships with men. Houston's longtime friendship and collaboration with Chris Stokes raised eyebrows, with some suggesting their relationship was actually a gay romance beyond professional boundaries. Allegations about inappropriate behavior in the entertainment group B2K, which Stokes managed, cast shadows over Houston's involvement and fueled gay speculation. Houston has vehemently denied all gay rumors about his sexuality, calling them malicious lies designed to destroy his reputation by falsely claiming he's gay. His marriage to a much younger woman was seen by some as a calculated move to silence the gay gossip once and for all. Former industry figures continue making cryptic comments about Houston's private gay life, keeping speculation alive despite his repeated denials of being gay. The gay rumors have become so intertwined with his public image that many fans simply accept them as truth and believe he's secretly gay. 3. Usher. Usher dominated R&B for decades, but recent years have brought explosive allegations about secret gay affairs with men that threaten his legacy. Lawsuits alleging that Usher exposed partners to herpes included claims from both women and men, forcing uncomfortable questions about whether Usher was gay or bisexual. Industry rumors about Usher's gay relationships with powerful male mentors during his early career have circulated for years among insiders. Some suggest that Usher's connection to certain industry figures involved more than musical guidance and actually involved gay, romantic, and sexual relationships. Usher has consistently denied being gay or anything other than heterosexual, pointing to his marriages and children as proof he's not gay. However, the gay allegations persist, amplified by social media and anonymous industry sources willing to share stories about his alleged gay encounters. Whether a victim of malicious gay gossip or hiding significant truths about being gay, Usher's sexual identity has become a subject of intense public speculation. 2. Noble Johnson. Noble Johnson pioneered black representation in early Hollywood, but his private life and rumored gay relationships with men were carefully protected by the era's black press. Johnson navigated the deeply racist Hollywood system while allegedly maintaining secret gay romantic connections with male partners throughout his career. The black press of the 1920s and 30s knew he was gay but chose protection over exposure, understanding the greater harm that revealing his gay identity would cause. Johnson's success as an actor, producer, and founder of the Lincoln Motion Picture Company made him too valuable to destroy with a gay scandal. Historical researchers have uncovered correspondence and personal connections that suggest Johnson was gay and his romantic life differed significantly from public assumptions. His legacy as a trailblazer remained intact because the community chose solidarity over sensationalism, protecting him from gay exposure. Johnson represents an era when protecting black achievement meant protecting black gay secrets, no matter how personal or controversial. 1. Clarence Muse. Clarence Muse dominated early Hollywood as an actor, composer, and screenwriter, but whispers about secret gay relationships with younger male artists followed him throughout his career. Muse's significant influence in the entertainment community gave him both power and vulnerability, as exposure of being gay could destroy everything he had built. Industry insiders from the 1930s and 40s later recalled Muse's close gay relationships with younger male performers that seemed to transcend mentorship. The black community's protective silence around Muse being gay and his private life allowed him to continue his groundbreaking work without a gay scandal. Muse composed over 200 songs and appeared in over 150 films, achievements that might have been impossible if his gay sexuality had been publicly exposed. His multi-decade career required careful navigation of both racial and sexual politics, concealing his gay identity in an unforgiving industry. Muse's story illustrates how survival in early Hollywood sometimes meant living as a closeted gay man with community protection shielding the truth. Hollywood has always been a place of secrets where image means everything and truth often hides behind closed doors. From whispered gay rumors to careers nearly destroyed by exposure, these stories show how fame can silence even the most powerful voices. So, what other hidden Hollywood secrets are still waiting to be uncovered? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next story might just reveal a truth no one ever saw coming.